Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos slink the corner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Broncos and the Raiders, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rocky. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw...
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis taking the ball away from another team, and no one wants to just fall on the football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Cyber up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Fields. Being chased out left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy.
That's caught inside the 20. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. He got 29 yards that time. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back? Make sure you feed me the football, and that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
From back at, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the point by Carlson up and good. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. Oh, look at the juke. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They go play action now. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Now Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point by Cyber up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kicker put it out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be back out the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down throw. Fields buying time to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. In at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 1st and 10. It's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense heading back for one final 1st half drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out comes Davante Adams in the offense for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know if mid-game trade's going to happen, but
at them. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Fields, out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 33 yards that time. Sweep. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. It's Fields on the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 4th down, Fields rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the 1st down.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A 15-yard touchdown grab. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. That gives it a 3-point lead. Drawing that time of 6 plays. And Coleman Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust. And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. He hits Adams, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. Now Fields. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Broncos coming out now. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. And he'll find Moreau here. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines, so let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Fields on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count. So
after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. One play action. Fields steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson got his man. It's Dulcich. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. On 3rd down, Wilson. And this one complete to Smith. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Still a couple yards short of the first. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So now London down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
All eyes on Fields.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. In motion goes the tight end.
Now Fields.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to throw. Fields.
Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here's Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown. But this game's over.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with... It's a sack and a turn.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something